complicated today. I don't know why.
All right. Let me just get my set list up here. All right. Hold on just a second.
Okay. Okay. What order are we going in?
I have no idea.
We could popcorn around.
I'm just gonna wing it. Okay. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about
So
the
let me make sure.
bang.
Just go ahead and start.
We're gonna go from left to right.
So I'm
So
first.
we'll start with you.
Okay.
Just make sure your guitar and everything's working, and then we'll
Oh, I have some
I think
water
we're
on my
good.
boot.
Great. If you have any phones or anything, make sure you're off.
Yeah, they're off. They're not even up here.
Great.
Okay, Robert, you can take us off. Yep. Just the top one. Is that cloth?
Aha.
Okay. Here we are at the NeWorlDeli. Oh, deep breaths, everyone. We're just trying to make the PA work. I think I'd like to name the PA here the Beast, La Bestia. Because it is. Welcome, everyone. I'm Claudia Gibson, and this is the first Sunday Songwriters here at the NeWorlDeli. We are welcoming two very special Texas songwriters today. Now a Texas songwriter,
I know.
now living in Fort Worth.
Oh, welcome.
Karyn Oliver,
Thank you. It is lovely to be here.
and Austin's own Vanessa Lively.
Thank you
So-
for having me.
So,
Yeah.
well, thanks for coming out. And Karyn, we're going to start out with you.
Okay.
Yay.
Dust blew in on your high wind, settled here on my skin. Search the horizon for one lone tree, sit in the shade, so still in the shade. I remember evening swims, laughter and long tangled limbs. Now you just stare at the broken streams, and I pray for rain, just pray for rain. Give me water, water, give me water, 'cause I'm dry. 40 nights and 40 days on my knees with so much to say. I wanna know, can you hear me burn? I make such a sound. I make such a sound. You gave me wind when I needed rain. Then your clouds blew away. There's no predicting when you'll return. Drench the ground, just drench the ground. Give me water,
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Now we got to sing after that. Well, I know you could.
I
got
have
a great
every
voice.
confidence in you.
Well, Vanessa
This is so nice to
Lively
be
from
hanging out with y'all.
Austin. It's so nice to see you again. I haven't
Yeah,
seen you
I
in a
know.
long time.
We haven't seen each other in a while.
Yep.
Because of all the stuff that's happening in our world. All right. Violets in the night, my heart, your palms, the shape we are, wrapped up in arms, make me deny and shame the world. I am chocolate, I am yours to have. Oh, Jerusalem, pardon my past. Verily, we have loved. My heart is in my head. Am I broken? Your voice, my tight throat, it won't open. Say goodnight and turn off the light. I am high upon a boat, the ropes on the water, rose-colored glow. My heart breaks, around we go. Won't you latch on, light a candle, dear? The night is here, I'll cry my tears. We both ache for what's gone from here. My heart is in my head. Am I broken? Your voice, my tight throat, won't open. Say goodnight and turn off the light. I am an island, I am a boat, a native lesson, a lover's road. I am nothing, nothing but notes. Thank you so much.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
I just want to check technically. Are we still rolling on the broadcast? Yes. Just getting a interruption message. I want to make sure it's going. So we're streaming this live to Facebook, to a bunch of things. Yeah. So I just want to make sure it's streaming. Okay.
Hello, 16.
Hello, 16. It's just my phone. That's fine. I won't be distracted by it. Well, thank you.
Thank
Those
you.
songs are beautiful. I'm going to move my chair back a little bit, and I can actually hear because I found the knob to turn up our monitor a little bit. So right in the middle of your song.
Very helpful.
I thought it was just me got louder.
Well, you probably did. I mean,
A
you got-
combination.
Is my guitar? Did my guitar stop being on? right now.
Ah.
That's better.
Yes. Yay. Little connection issue there.
Gremlins. Somehow
Yeah.
this got popped out, probably from moving around. So anyway, hey, I'm Claudia Gibson, and I'm so happy to have Karyn Oliver and Vanessa Lively here today. And thank you for coming out. Thank you for listening, and thank you for our Sweet 16 and maybe more, because we're also on YouTube and Twitter as well. So this is a song called Real Love. That sounds a little bit bassy, so hold on a sec.
There do seem to be ghosts in the machine today. I don't know why.
Welcome, ghosts. It's okay. If they like bass,
Be
we can
kind.
honor that.
Be kind.
That's
Sounds
better.
good. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, this song's called Real Love. Did they find real love or were the stars aligned? Or was it just chance and fate combined? Did they find real love? Did they find real love? If you took any given woman and man and joined them together for a whole lifespan, would they find real love? Would they find real love? Real love, the love for a lifetime. It bends and twists like a vine, growing strong and entwined. Real love, the kind that can carry the weight and tough enough to weather the fates. A love that survives. Did they find real love when the stars gave way? See it survive until the light of day. Did they find real love? Did they find real love? When the clouds turn black and the winds blow cold, building a shelter, want to heaven home. Will they find real love? Will they find real love? Real love, the love for a lifetime. It bends and twists like a vine, growing strong and entwined. Real love, the kind that can carry the weight and tough enough to weather the fates. A love that survives. Did they find real love when their day was done, lengthening shadows in the setting sun? Did they find real love? Did they find real love? Were the years they shared and the life they made worthy of everything that they both gave? Did they find real love? Did they find real love? Real love, the love for a lifetime. It bends and twists like a vine, growing strong and entwined. Real love, the kind that can carry the weight and tough enough to weather the fates. A love that survives. Did they find real love or were the stars aligned? Or was it just chance and fate combined? Thanks so much. I'm going to take a second before you start playing, Karyn, just to move my little thing back, because I realized I'm feeding back a little bit, and it's because I'm probably a little too far up.
Yeah.
Navigating
We're on a
the
cozy-
stool microphone thing
We're on a
is
cozy little
always
stage.
a little different.
Cozy, and
It's
we don't have
very
that guy
cozy.
running up saying, "Oh, let me fix it for you." So.
If we just stagger ourselves.
You
But
know,
that's
that
because
guy.
we don't
Dance.
need that guy running
don't
up
need that
going.
Well,
"Oh,
we made
let
it
me
without
fix
that
it for
guy,
you."
but it is easier with that.
I like that guy.
I like that guy.
Or girl. It could be a sound lady.
In Austin, yeah, quite frankly, yes.
Absolutely. I've had some excellent sound persons
That person.
Yes.
over the years.
We want more for any of the young up-and-coming sound ladies out there.
A shim. Yes.
No heartbeat sounds to set your pace. Perfume lurks in antique lace. Secrets hide, but leave their trace. You were a queen when we were young. Annie Oakley with your gun. We rode off into the sun. Green glass eyes, faded face, pieces held with old shoelace. Hail Mary's full of grace. Sometimes she cries, sometimes she sings tales of crowns, ruby rings, patron saint of broken things. Oh, Edwina. But queens are told to bow to kings. Buffalo Bill got top billing. Swapped your horse for apron strings. You say they've given you no choice. Life is hard without a voice. Treated no better than their toys. Green glass eyes, faded face, pieces held with old shoelace. Hail Mary's full of grace. Sometimes she cries, sometimes she sings tales of crowns, ruby rings, patron saint of broken things. Green glasses, faded face, pieces held with old shoelace. Hail Mary's full of grace. Sometimes she cries, sometimes she sings tales of crowns, ruby rings, patron saint of broken things. Oh, Edwina. Oh, Edwina. Ooh, oh, Edwina.
I love
was
that
that one
song.
called?
Yeah, what's the title of that?
It's called Edwina.
It's beautiful. I've heard you do it before, and I love it. We first met, where did we first meet? At a Folk Alliance event? Was it?
Yeah, I feel like that's where we met.
Probably.
Because I walked into a room and you were hi, and I said hi, and we sat down and we started playing, trading songs. And it was like the middle of a night at a Folk Alliance event in a hotel somewhere. I don't know where.
Sounds like Folk Alliance to me.
I know, love it.
Yeah, I know that
Plop
stuff.
down in the middle of the night somewhere and start playing songs in some
So-
hotel.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's so fun.
So what song are you going to
May
do?
we all do it again.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
I think I'll do a song that's getting tracked right now at Congress House Studios without me because I had to go.
Oh.
But
I'm not sure if it's even going to be on the next album or not, but I am completing it, and then I'm going to decide later. But it's called Crumbling Down, and it's not on a record. So I'll play that one. But there's like drums and bass getting put on it at the moment. Y'all know Katie Marie? Yes. She's great, yeah. So she and Andre are working together, and I was like, bye, guys. I think they're so wonderful. They don't need me. Yeah.
Been awake at 3 a.m. so many nights. Alarm sound in my body, the fight or flight. I clench a rosary to quiet the mind. You're lying in my bed, but I can't find you. This fire, this flame, this rising inside, can't hold it down. Is this what it feels like when the walls come crumbling down? Is this what you'll be like each time I stand my ground? I'm drawing a line, I am not backing down. Lightning pulls me down, wraps itself around me, ignites a storm within, so I can't see. I lie awake at night, heart beating loudly. My sorrow from your silence echoes through the house. This fire, this flame, this rising inside, can't hold it down. This is what it feels like when the walls come crumbling down. Is this what you be like each time I stand my ground? I'm drawing a line, I am not backing down. Is this what it feels like when the walls come crumbling down? Is this what you be like each time I stand my ground? I'm drawing a line, I am not backing down.
Thank you.
That's a great tune. You should be tracking that.
Yeah, maybe.
How many songs are you tracking?
I think there's a total of maybe 9-ish or 10-ish. And then I've dropped some and brought some new ones in and stuff. So I think there's going to be around 8 or
Okay.
so. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a meandering album. I think I've been recording it for a year. I saw Katie Marie today, and I was like, last time we hung out was maybe a year ago when we were recording the album
It's so hard to know.
in Wimberley.
In Wimberley. It's so hard to know what to be doing right now. Like,
Well,
someone.
and if ever there was a year to just take your time and meander
Well,
with something, this is the year.
That's what I've been doing it, but I haven't even been like recording. I've been meandering like, should I, record this song or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm gonna do a song that I did record, and then I think the next time through I'll do a brand new one. But
Yay.
I think right now. There we go. Thought I heard something weird. This is a song that is the title from EP I put out, I guess, 2 years ago, Louisiana Sky, and it had a strange history, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to play it. I'll say it was inspired by an unexpected trip to a historic plantation in Louisiana right before a thunderstorm moved in off the bayou. 60 miles from nowhere, city lights left behind, just me and the highway,
sky. I heard the past come a-calling like a voice from up high, saying we all once lived here under Louisiana skies. Crossed a bridge over the bayou, sugar cane grows tall and wide, plantation cabins down an old gravel road. There's ghosts in the live oaks telling tales from old souls. Blue beads in their pockets to keep off the evil eye. Couldn't lift them to freedom under Louisiana skies. And on their papers, first names only: Moses, Martha, and a child. Life stories left here in cypress and stone, once flesh and blood, now dust and bone. Clouds darkened and swirled down, lightning crackled and cried. Tears of history were streaming from the Louisiana sky. Cabins empty and dusty, voices still by the time. I said my prayer to the nameless and the Louisiana sky. Said you won't be forgotten under Louisiana skies.
Thank you.
I hope my dad is watching, because I think my mom, dad, mother-in-law, and children might all be tuned in right now.
Yeah.
They were all going to come, but then, just the
Yeah.
COVID stuff. I was like,
know, the
stay
COVID
home.
Stuff, it's
Yes, but
hard to-
he's from Louisiana, and I think he would just have loved that song. So I'm
Oh,
hoping
thank
he's
you.
currently watching.
Well, thanks.
If so, hi, Dad.
Yeah, hi everyone watching. We
And
appreciate you
everyone.
watching. Oh, and before Karyn starts, I just wanted to mention to anyone watching, there's a little ticker going across the bottom, and it has our websites on there, so people who are watching can sign up for mailing lists, and they're all easy to remember. It's KarynOliver.com, VanessaLively.com, ClaudiaGibson.com. We don't have any crazy
We should just
website
introduce
names.
ourselves
That's
like that.
true.
Yeah,
My name
sign
is
up.
Vanessa.
I do have a crazy
Lively.com.
spelling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also it's on the what's on the streaming thing is a way to tip virtually, if you'd like to do that, because we're here singing for y'all. And I know that some people said to me, "Well, I don't know about going out. It's a strange time right now." So if you are watching virtually, thank you so much. And with that,
And thank you for our friends that braved,
yes, and thank you for your
that
brave
came
people.
to be with us.
Yep.
Yes.
For being safe and loving
We
from
appreciate the fact that there is actually someone here in 3 dimensions. You know how
It's so
it's
nice.
been a year and a half since I played to people in 3 dimensions.
Wow, really?
So it's a little overwhelming. Yeah, it's been
Is
that
this
long
your-
since I had. It's my first live gig in a year and a half. Woo! Yep.
afar. We're honored to get to be a part of that.
So if I have a meltdown, that's why.
That's great. Just fine.
I'm not playing very loudly at the moment either, so but that's okay. Well, I follow the tracks down Thames Street to the waterfront
that last note.
Beautiful.
I know, me too.
I'm a sucker for a
Name
for
that
a,
interval.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't remember, but it's
A seven. I was gonna say, is it a 7 or a?
No, it's something
Something great.
weird. It's like an augmented something. I could just hear my college music theory. I want you to name, professor, I want you to name that interval. Name it. I don't know.
and I always go, I don't know, but it sounds good.
It just sounds good. Doesn't matter what it's called.
I'm trying to see if I can go this low real quick.
Oh,
Practicing.
You got a capo.
Oh, I know. I know I have a capo. I'm just trying to see if I can start it down here because I kind of want to. Okay. I'm going to do a song called The Bear that I wrote after my second baby, Aim. His name's Nico. And I definitely felt like I did that typical thing that, you know, when I mean, it just felt like I went into a cave, like when I became a mother, and you sort of, you're on a like nocturnal schedule, and things are just weird for a while. And so I just felt like I was reemerging, I think 5, 6, 7 years later after the first and then the second, and I was just like, what happened out in the world in Austin? You know, I was like peeking out for a moment, but felt like I was in some sort of deep slumber. So, I'm gonna see if I can play it way down.
Arise from slumber, awake from your sleep. The day is dawning, come out of the deep. The winter's waning, the warmth of spring, it calls you out from the dark, cool cave. Your strength, it comes from deep within, and now you've rested, so rise again. The morning light will guide your way while you absorb the brightness of the day. Noontime, no shadow. I am this animal.
Thank you. Thanks. Felt good to go solo.
I love that analogy. I'm going to move this up a little bit. I love that analogy. Like, and I'm impressed that your kid was only 5 years, because I had 3 kids and it was like 20 years. I felt like one after
So
another.
she was a bear, you were a cicada.
Yeah, I was
do
more
they
like
hang
a
out
cicada.
cicada?
Well, I think also, and I'm going to tune up as I talk. Just remind me to push my glasses back up, because they fall down my nose. But yeah, I always figured for me I could do like 2 things at once, okay, because I'm kind of attention deficit, and being a mom I was really nervous about, because I didn't really have, it wasn't like innate for me, It just wasn't something that came naturally. I didn't even babysit. And I remember when I had my first child, and they were giving me the baby, they're bringing the baby to us, and like, okay, bye. And I'm like, they're going to let us take this baby home? I thought it was very irresponsible of these people. Like maybe like something should be checked with, Child Protective Services or whatever. I didn't even know. And after a week, I'm like vacuuming, holding the baby, and but anyway. I'm going to play a new song. You inspired me. I'm going to play a new one. Because, when I wrote this song, I said, well, what kind of song should I write? Yeah, I know what people are clamoring to hear, like a 5-minute long folk ballad about a dead person. And I'm joking. But I can't get close enough.
Because there aren't any of those.
Well, yeah.
The reason there are so many is because people like them.
Yeah. Hold on a
Especially us.
second. I'm having some problems here. Here we go. Okay, now I can move this back, because I hate feedback. It's awful. But anyway, this story was kind of rattling around my head for a few years. This woman, her name was Laura Bullion, and she was one of the few female outlaws in Texas that wasn't just like a girlfriend. Like, she actually rode along with them and did stuff, which, can be a little difficult. And she had a difficult life, and I think she was heartbroken for a lot of it. But anyway, but she lived from like the early 1870s to 1961 when she died. So I was thinking about her life and all she had seen, and that, there she was, this little old lady in Memphis, living in a room as a retired seamstress, and that no one had known her whole life, that she had this crazy background. So I kind of thought of her telling someone about it. And this is called Laura's Song.
Daughter of an outlaw, and I led an outlaw's life. From Abilene to Cody, across the great divide. True love was my treasure, though I never was a wife. But I will tell my story now to you. Mama barely raised me, then she left me with her kin. They did the best they could to keep a restless child from sin. Bound for San Antonio, the red lights reeled me in, and I was no one's angel anymore. Well, Fanny Porter schooled me in the ways of pleasing men. I took up with Will Carver, Black Jack Ketchum's gang, and he died in Sonora. Then I fell for Blue-Eyed Ben. Yeah, I was the tall Texan's girl. Riding with the wild bunch, we robbed the banks and trains. I would hold the horses when we made our getaway. We hit the great safe. $60,000 was the take. Well, July to November of '01 was quite the time. Montana down to Little Rock, on the run and living high. It ended in St. Louis, where we both were caught and tried. They gave me 5, but then got 15 years. Out for good behavior, 7 more years did I pine. I walked a straight and narrow path while Ben did his hard time. In letters home from prison, he said, "Dearest, do not cry, 'cause I will make this up to you someday." Ben had good intentions, but his outlaw ways ran deep. The promise of an honest life was one he could not keep. And 9 months after exiting that penitentiary, Ben died near Dryden, robbing the number 9 tree. Daughter of an outlaw, and I led an outlaw life. But 50 years have passed, now I'm the last one of their kind. My secrets will die with me, and my name will fade with time. It's Laura, the tall Texan's girl. Laura, the tall Texan's girl.
Thank you. They get all the crap jobs, kind of.
They do, and they don't end up in the history books.
Yeah, and and this guy, she
Yeah.
waited for him all those years, and what does he do? Like, before he's even out a year, he goes and robs a train again and gets killed, because people weren't doing that anymore, So he was up on the times.
You didn't get the memo?
He needed to commit bank fraud or something. Yeah, no.
It's funny.
Yeah, needed more skills training while he was in.
How to be a criminal in the current day and age.
Exactly. Modern Criminology 101. How to not die.
I always wanted to kind of go back and smack him or something. Like, she waited all this time for you, dude, and look what you did. You got out and you robbed a train. And he got hit over the head with an ice mallet. And the guy bashed his
Dang.
brains out, and that was it.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like a real famous picture of them being held up out in, what's that town out there, Marathon or
Oh yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, or Sanderson, that was it. And
Because
they're
back
dead,
then-
and they're being held up. These guys are like, hey, we got the guys.
Yeah, they did that a lot. Posed
Yeah.
happily with the dead body.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy stuff, yeah.
Good stuff.
1912 stuff, yeah. Anyway, Karyn,
Ah,
on
the
that
good
happy
old
note,
The good old days, yeah.
the good old days when we used to pose with dead bodies, yeah.
Some people still do that.
Yeah, no. Let's,
Okay. Well, we'll
Yeah.
have none of that here, right?
we'll have none of that
No.
here.
There is a body count in this song, though, however. I should warn you. But nobody's posing. Because back in these days, they didn't have photography. There could have been a, cave drawing of it somewhere. And I would like to invite you to sing along with me. Yes. Which part is I'm trying to come to it all by itself instead of in the middle of the song, so I can tell you what you'll be singing. It's not hard. It's this. See, I can't do it by itself.
We can figure it out.
You can figure it out. Trust me.
Figure it out. We'll try to do it quickly.
It's just, if we're singing in the wrong place, just give us the.
Have a name for girls like me. You won't. Oh, 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 oh. That's your part. Always there to wash your feet. Oh, oh, you can sing too. Oh, oh. I will always be your martyr. I'm not strong enough to call your bluff. I never learned to walk on water. Can't even swim, but I dive right in. Your name for me was Magdalene. Oh, 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 oh. Nice. I am the keeper of your sin. Oh, 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 oh. I will always be your martyr. I'm not strong enough to call your bluff. How could I learn to walk on water? Can't even swim, but I dive right in. You could have stayed right here with us. They built the cross, you climbed right up. The ones you love best running high. Oh, 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 oh. Leave me here to watch you die. Oh, 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 oh. You will always be their martyr. Where they called your bluff, were you strong enough? Where'd you learn to walk on water? I can't even swim, still I dive right in. If I'd known how this would go. Oh, 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 oh. I'd quit you long ago. Oh, 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 Lovely, thank you. Well, I can't have two beautiful voices next to me and not ask them. I mean, come on.
I I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I was
I'm like,
thinking
if
the
you
same
guys ever want to
thing.
sing on anything, please, or shake things, or pound on your guitar, whatever you want.
Pop our cheeks.
Shake, thanks.
You can shake that. Shake that thing. Oh, if
I
only
could
I could
stand
remember
to
my
shake that
dance
a little.
song
It's
that I
falling
just
asleep
wrote
up here.
on
Dance
the
song.
bass. Yeah. I'll do the next best thing, the next sort of ish dance song. Why not? Since I said shake that thing. I think this,
Can we
yeah,
dance
my
on our
dance song
stools?
does start with shake your body, come on. But it's on the bass behind me from my home street music circle. I'm borrowing a U bass right now, which is a ukulele bass. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it.
I have been very tempted to get one of those.
Does it sound more like a ukulele or a bass?
Oh, definitely. It sounds pretty close to an upright bass, even though it's like this teeny tiny. But it has that nice, like, beefy sound.
Beefy.
And you can do the slap kind of stuff, you know?
And it's a little easier to play because it's got
A little
those
easier.
very rubbery
It is
strings.
so
Yeah.
Those
easy.
are like all my favorite words, like beefy, slap, rubbery. Yeah.
It's
cool.
great. And I like the upright bass a lot, but it's actually really physically hard to play. And I wrote a song or two on, I think, maybe it was just one song on the upright, and I was so sore the next day, like physically. I was in
It's
pain.
a lot of holding your arms
Yeah.
up over your...
It's
yeah,
painful.
yeah.
I have a new respect for upright bassists, but I aspire to be one day. One day. Because I love the bass. This is called Skeletons. Y'all can dance if you want. Oh, and you can sing with me. Just oohs and stuff. Everyone.
We all got skeletons in our closet, no one need to know about it. Better tie them up. We all have closets full of keeping them that we begin to tailspin. We all got things we hide away that we don't want nobody to see. Got lots of stuff that we stuff in the corners. Ooh, yeah, all the way out. Ooh, yeah, let out, all the way out. Ooh, yeah, let out, all the way out. Ooh, yeah, let out, all the way out. There are so many things that hide away that we don't know how to see. There's so much piled up on top of it that it just cannot break free. Well, I'm saying now's a mighty fine time to let it all catch a breeze. So pull it out, let it pile up, the sun will plan a release. Ooh, yeah, let out, all the way out. Ooh, yeah, let out, all the way out. Ooh, yeah, let out, all the way out. Ooh, yeah, let out, let out, let out, let out, let it all the way out. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All the way out. Ooh, yeah. All the way out. Ooh, yeah. All the way out. Ooh, yeah. All the way out.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies, for joining me on some oohs. That was great.
Fun. It's nice to groove a little.
It is nice to groove.
Do y'all know, I think it was, I was playing at the Hyatt the other day, maybe a week or two ago, and I had some serious, like, it turned into a little dance party outside.
Oh, that's
I had never
Nice.
had that happen. I was like, this is the best. Yeah.
When I
Yes.
played there, we had a giant thunderstorm, and we had to run in with all the
Oh.
equipment. And I realized just recently, I left a speaker pole there.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, so if you saw it, it had a little crank on it.
I didn't see a speaker.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a speaker. It was just a little.
Just
it
the
was
stand.
Just the stand.
Oh, a stand for
yeah,
speaker. No.
stand. And I don't
well,
usually play
But
with
you
a big
didn't
PA.
get struck by lightning.
No,
So I think
but
that was worth the cost of a
so
speaker
important.
my
stand.
board got rained on, my guitar got rained on, but everyone, it was like all hands on deck, and anyone who was there was just like grabbing stuff and running in. And then we had all these tangled cables, and we ended up drying it all off and then just playing acoustically for the people who were there. Yeah, it was actually cool. It was actually
Sort
cool
of
because we were going to not
magical.
play, and then this couple was there, and they said, it's our anniversary of us meeting, and we're 70, and we met each other as teenagers, and then we went and married other people, and now we've come back together again.
Oh my
and
God.
I know, and I'm like, so I had to play like
Well,
some love
yeah.
songs for them, but
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, you don't not play for that.
But anyway, I'm going to ask you guys to sing backup.
Okay.
There's a word involved. It's only one word on the chorus. It's just unbound. That's all.
Awesome.
And it'll be like pretty, because your job is just unbound. That's what I'm singing. And you just, yeah, so you harmonize with that, okay? This is a song about taking a journey when things aren't working out, going back and regrouping. Coffee in a paper cup, I swirl around and drink it up. Sunrise shining on my skin. I pull out on the interstate, signaling my change of fate, unbound and ready to begin. 1,600 miles to go. It's just a couple days or so. There's time to contemplate my sins. I'm headed back from where I came, where everybody knows my name. Unbound, yeah, I'm starting out again. Some hope to stick around. Unbound, and I can't live my life on the ground. And we just held each other down. I'm passing kids who smile and wave. There's billboards, license plates, reminders of the state I'm in. At a truck stop in Ohio, a stray dog's running down the road. Unbound, he's looking for a friend. Smashed out and the shades pulled down. Unbound, maybe now your own life will turn round. 'Cause baby, we just held each other down. Coffee in a paper cup, I swirl around and drink it up. Tonight we'll see my journey's end. I pull off of the interstate, a different kind of road away
unbound and ready to begin. Yeah, I'm unbound, I'm starting out again.
Thank you. Thanks, ladies. Thanks, guys. And for those of us who wandered in while we were playing, and we haven't introduced ourselves again, I'm Claudia Gibson. It's Karyn Oliver from Fort Worth, and Vanessa Lively from here in Austin. And thank you for listening. It's lovely to have you guys listening. And we have some merch back there and sign-ups and that sort of thing. And Jim Carroll is showing what a appreciative audience member does, and we appreciate you, Jim Carroll. Thank you so much. Jim is someone who comes and sees so many songwriters and bands in Austin, and posts all over Facebook and where he's going, and we appreciate people like you, Jim. Thank you. You're what makes Austin a special place to be. So thank you for wandering in here. And Karyn, what have you got for us?
I'm going to play a song that is not mine, because one of my all-time favorite singer-songwriters, who is a Texas girl, and is one of the biggest reasons that I ended up actually doing this for a living and not continuing to front rock bands, which I had done for a long time, because I stumbled across an album of hers where she recorded a whole bunch of other people's songs, an album called Other Voices, Other Rooms. That album changed my life. This is not from that album, because this is a song she wrote. And I've been playing this song probably since I started back playing acoustic guitar. And please sing with me.
Who's the person?
Oh, they know. It's
I
Nancy
know.
Griffith.
Who knows? I don't know.
Nancy Griffith. I'm a backseat driver from America. Drive to the left on Falls Road, and the man at the wheel's name is Seamus. As a child on the corner he knows. Seamus says, "No, what chances that kid got?" I say from the back, I don't know. He said there's barbed wire at all of these exits. There ain't no place in Belfast for that kid to go. 'Cause it's a hard life, it's a hard life, it's a very hard life. It's a hard life wherever you go. If we poison our children with hatred, then a hard life is all that they'll know. There ain't no place in Belfast for that kid to go. Cafeteria line in Chicago. Fat man in front of me was calling black people trash to his children. He's the only trash here I see. And I'm thinking this man wears a white hood in the night when his children should sleep. They'll slip from their beds and they'll see him. They'll think that white hood's all they need. 'Cause it's a hard life, it's a hard life, it's a very hard life. It's a hard life wherever you go. And if we poison our children with hatred, then a hard life is all that they'll know. I was a child of the 60s, when dreams could be held through TV, with Disney and Cronkite and Martin Luther Thank you. God bless Nancy Griffith.
Maybe it's a covers round.
I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
And in the same vein, if I can remember how to, I'll think about it. I think I remember how to play it. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out a warning, I'd hammer out the love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out a warning, I'd ring out the love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out the love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Well, I got a hammer, and I got a bell, and I got a song to sing all over this land. It's a hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about the love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. It's a hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about the love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
And
I
God
wrote
bless
that last
Pete
week. Just joking. I'm glad all y'all know it.
Yeah, we all know it.
Pete. Yeah.
I was a good Unitarian. I used to go to Unitarian Sunday school, and that was a real popular one.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
a
imagine
good
that
song.
would be big with the Unitarians.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
with the Unitarians. Well, the Unitarians. I had a Jewish mom and a Catholic dad, and we were supposed to be brought up Catholic, but my dad couldn't quite get that together, and I'm
you
looking for
made
covers.
a narrow escape.
So yeah, well, my mom married two Catholics. She married my father, my biological father, and then when she divorced and remarried, she married a Catholic man with 10 children. So I went to a lot of Catholic mass, and I lived in a very Catholic town. So I knew the whole thing from top to bottom. But
Yes.
yeah,
I had 12 years of Catholic school.
I think, let's see,
I'm still in recovery.
8th through 8th grade. How old are we in 8th grade? Because I went to Catholic school through 8th.
14.
14.
13.
Start at the little age of 4, 5. What's that? 10-ish years or something, right? Yeah. Yeah.
If you include preschool, yeah. My preschool was not Catholic, so I
I-
had the actual
yeah.
12 years.
well, I'm
My
the weirdo on the
bandmate beat me.
bunch.
She went on to Catholic college.
Oh my gosh!
On purpose.
But she didn't become a nun or anything, right?
No,
Oh my
she
gosh.
became an actor.
Oh.
My childhood dream was to become a priest, which I'm, still waiting for the ability to do that. But one day
Well,
you'll see me a priest. Yes.
that'd be good, like for Halloween or something.
No, for real. I'm gonna be a real
Well, I
one.
always
Like
do this
actually
song.
going
I
to
wanna be
seminary.
I'm still getting a weird ring. I'm going to fix it while you're chatting because it's a good time. But yeah, that would be a good Halloween costume.
Yeah. I think I've been like I can't remember what I was, but I showed up at this Halloween party at this East Side Yoga. It's called East Side Yoga, but it's no longer existing. But they were having a Halloween party, and I showed up as Saint Therese of Lisieux, I think, she's French. And then the main guy who started the yoga studio, he was like Saint Francis of Assisi. So we had like our rosary beads, and we were hanging out together all night. Like, we're two peas in a pod. Yeah.
Wow.
A little nun and a little...
So St. Francis had a little dog, and you were the French saint, so you were sitting there smoking a Gauloise and wearing
That's
a
what I was
beret
doing. That's what she did, yeah.
Yeah.
Saint Therese, the heavy
Complaining
smoker.
and- yeah.
Heavy smoker. I've heard that. Yeah. Yeah. Those Gauloises, she really should have. Oh. Ba-dum-bum. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my French husband approves. He's like, score.
Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. Elle fut.
Jeanne d'Arc.
It's very nice.
Anyway, on that note, I'll do
note.
my cover. I usually do this last because it's kind of like a
We're
anthem
having a
kind
bit
of
of a
tune.
kumbaya moment right now.
Yeah, well, it's kind of, this song is like that. And the guy who wrote it, you'll recognize it when I start it, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. But he said when he first wrote it like he was kind of a 60s guy. And then that all kind of went away, and then it was disco, and then it was punk. And he kind of wrote this song saying, well, there was like the 60s and all that kind of turned into a big, the Flower Children and all that. It was kind of like didn't, really go very far. But some of the things were good, so what happened to those things? So anyway, you can sing along on the chorus. Please do, okay? I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity. I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? But each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I wanna know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Whoa, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walk on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. Where are the strong, and who are the trusted? Where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Whoa, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Where are the strong, and who are the trusted? And where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Whoa, what's so funny for the harmonies, ladies. It's actually a Nick Lowe song. If you ever heard him do it, it's much folkier. Yeah. And he's cool.
I love Nick Lowe.
Oh, gosh. Great songwriter.
And I love Elvis Costello. So what's not to love?
What's Not to Love? They're both
What's Not
great
to Love?
songwriters. So, tribute to them. So what you got up your sleeve, Miss Karyn?
Well,
And you moved to Texas from
we were in North Carolina
North Carolina.
for 3 years before that, right about in the middle of the state near Greensboro. And but before that, we were together in Manhattan for 6 years.
Ah, I lived in
But
Manhattan
I'm originally
6
from the
years.
Washington, D.C. area. But we love Manhattan, and frankly, we're trying to figure out how to move back.
I miss
We miss
Manhattan
it.
at the time. It's expensive.
It is. It's not cheap, and it's getting more expensive all the time. But there's something about that city. I don't know what it is, but it's there's nothing like it on earth, and you either never want to leave it, or you absolutely hate it and can't stand it for more than 5 minutes. There's kind of no middle ground. So I did mention that I had 12 years of Catholic school. This song is the result of that and getting really, really ticked off watching a documentary called The Magdalene Laundries. The Magdalene Laundries were convent laundries where the Irish and the English Catholics sent all their quote-unquote wayward girls, many of whom had been made wayward by the local Catholic priest. And we didn't want to know about that, so their babies were taken. And the thing that really made me mad was when I found out that the last Magdalene laundry did not close until 2009. These women were elderly, the ones that were left in there, and they just opened the door and said, "We're closed, goodbye." Lived there their whole lives. I don't know how they functioned. So this is me being really, really ticked off. Cover your hair, girl, cover your mouth, cover your breasts, cover your down, cover your ankles, cover your past, cover your fingers and cover your drag your angel back up, yeah, yeah, send her to heaven with your holy Bible, drag your angel up, yeah, yeah, she'll never fall again. Cover your feelings, cover your thoughts, cover your questions, show 'em your cross. Cover your coughing, cover your lack, cover your wounds, and watch your back, your angel back up, yeah, yeah. Send her to heaven with your holy Bible, drag your angel up, yeah, yeah. She'll never fall again. Cover your beauty, cover your name, cover your windows, give 'em your shame. Cover your power, cover your will, cover your pride, girl. For God's sake, stand still. Drag your angel back up, yeah, yeah. Send her to heaven with your holy Bible. Drag your angel up, yeah, yeah. She'll never fall again. Drag your angel up, oh, oh, oh. Send her to heaven with your holy Bible. Drag your angel up, oh, oh, oh. She'll never fall. she'll never fall again.
Well, Robert had messaged me. I was texting during your song, but only because Robert, who thank you so much, who's doing our sound, our AV, Robert Borowitz. Thank you so much for doing that, for streaming. But he said he had to fix a camera. Is that still an issue? You still that one? Do you want to fix it right now while we chitter chatter? Well, we're not. We only have like about a half hour left, so
we could just stand here.
We could just stand here while you do it real quick, and we could chat away.
Actually, would you mute my guitar channel real quick?
Yep.
I brought the U bass. I might as well play it. Since we have a minute, I can.
Nice.
Thank you, Nana.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's adorable.
You gonna plug it in?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. Is it muted? Whoa.
Here.
Sorry.
Turn that toward me.
Okay, yeah, that's what it should be like. I don't need that, I need this.
This is when my lack of career as a stand-up comedian really hits me
You
in
know,
the end.
and I have like 2 jokes, and they're both bad. You know,
I
they're
have
both.
no jokes, so 2 jokes.
But truthfully, I think bad jokes might be better than dead air. You know. So
Okay,
you might
okay.
wanna-
I got one. I remember it only because I heard Sam Baker tell it.
might be.
And a bear walks into a bar, and the bartender says to him, "What do you have?" And the bear said, "I'll have a Coke." And the bartender said, "Well, why the big pause?" And the bear said, "I don't know. I've always had them."
Oh, it's adorable.
It's so bad,
I
but
love
it's so
that
cute.
joke.
And Sam Baker, of course, is so adorable, so he tells
is
it
adorable.
really adorably. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Wow.
I
So
like
y'all
that
set?
joke a lot. I think so. I
Robert
mean,
fixed his camera, and all is good in the world.
how do I play this thing again? Okay.
I want one of them.
Wow.
Oh, you have the metal wound strings on those.
Yeah.
The ones I've seen are it's all nylon.
I think it's good. Y'all can hear it?
Yeah.
It's just for fun, you know, change it up a little. In the wild we are free, women and mothers choosing to be, tracing lines of history, carving out a path amid the trees, running with wolves. The stories we tell come from a long line of women birthed in the well. We're the whispers, the wild God within. We share this truth, our voice we lend. All these songs come from the banks of the water, the wind as it hums, and the spirit runs all along our spine, pulsing like a drum. Running with wolves, the stories we tell come from a long line of women birthed in the well. We're the whispers, the wild God within. We share this truth, our voice we lend. We hold the truth that's buried inside. Truth is universal, this voice is our own. We all release the tears we have cried.
so this voice is our own, and we call the wild our home.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So is that yours, or did you?
No,
borrow it?
I just
Come
brought this
on.
home like 2 weeks ago. So I lead these music circles called Home Street Music,
Right.
thanks to Peter, Paul, and Mary, let's say, because they did. It was Paul of Peter, Paul, and Mary that has this organization called Music to Life
Oh, right.
with his
So you're part
daughter.
of that? Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I got this grant, the small grant, to start a program of my choice, and this was my choice to make this music circle with people that have lived on the streets of Austin, and so it's been running since 2017. One of our board members is here. You've been, and I know, and friend, but you're also part of Home Street, and we met here at this space. You were probably sitting there, and I was sitting here. And now she's on the board of Home Street Music. This is Mary Jo over here.
Mary Jo. Vanessa
Yes.
just secured a $20,000 grant
For
for
Home Street.
Yeah, because people listening probably can't hear that who aren't here. So
Yeah, it's so wonderful because that for Home Street means basically we get to run our music program for like the next couple of years and not even think about it much. It's so beautiful. And so anyways, the point of all that is that at one of the music circles, this lady, Nana, who hangs out with us, she had this U-bass and she was like, do you want to borrow it in between seasons? And so I just was very excited. And yeah, so that's the U-bass. Thank you, Nana.
That is a very
That song will be on the
cool
record with like cello and voices and all the cool stuff. So
it's a
we'll
cool song, and it's got a great beat.
Thank
and
you.
it's something that I've always admired about you. You kind of weave in. You have kids. You have 2 kids.
I have 2 kids.
You play music, and you do a lot of just really great work in the community. And it's something that, you know, like whenever I go to, well, when they've had them in the past, the Austin Music Foundation has a once a year thing where, you know, all kind of community organizations are there. And Vanessa's always there. And
Yeah, I don't know when I last went, but
it
yes,
was,
I
what was it,
used
probably
to be,
3 years
yeah.
ago? Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah.
Austin Music Foundation?
Was it Austin Music Foundation
Or
or
WIMPs?
Or it was
Maybe WIMPs.
It was or something. It was just it's a big
Yeah.
thing where all the different organizations come and who help people in the community, help musicians in the community.
Yeah.
Everyone from Ham here in Austin, you know, all these Austin kind of helping musician organizations, and
Yeah.
so
I
good.
love Austin Music
well done
Foundation.
you. So
Thank you.
so I was trying to figure out what to play, and I figured I was going to do like a slow, really sad song, and but then that had such a beat. This is a sad song, but it's upbeat, you know. I don't have too many happy songs. I have 2 happy songs. Anyway, this song I wrote, it was inspired by someone dying. You know, the music you listen to as a teenager kind of gets stuck in your like very being, right? And I fell in love with this singer when I was 17. Her name was Valerie Carter, and she put out a couple beautiful solo albums, and then she sang back up for Jackson Browne and James Taylor for many years. She had an astounding voice, but she had a lot of personal problems with substance abuse, and she didn't want to be out in the front, but she was a great, great singer. And a few years back, I guess it was about 3 or 4 years ago, I was sitting at home, and I suddenly just read that she had just passed away way too young, and I felt pretty upset. And I was just thinking about this, like, wow, you know, her first album meant so much to me. It was so beautiful. I literally wore it out. And it was a beautiful sunny day, and all of a sudden this giant black cloud came out of nowhere and just started pouring. And so then that afternoon I wrote this tune. It's called Rain. I heard the news come through this morning. You're gone, shook off your earthly chains. Blue skies have turned to black, and you ain't coming back. Sometimes all it does is rain. You carry
fades into black, and there's no getting back. And sometimes all it does is rain. It rains like the human condition, like sorrow, music, love, and pain. It rains like the darkness on a mission to shut out any light that might remain. Some people that just ain't made for living, with spirits too pure to be sustained. A crevice from a tiny crack, and there's no getting back. And sometimes, oh, all it does is rain. It rains like the human condition, like sorrow, life, and loss and gain. It rains like the darkness on a mission to snuff out any light that might remain. A voice as pure as heaven's angels, beauty untouched before her pain. She took the one-way track, that girl ain't getting back. And sometimes, oh, all it does is rain. Yeah, sometimes all it does is rain. Sometimes all it does is rain. Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I wish we'd rehearsed that so you could have played that cool little ukulele bass on that.
Oh yeah. It's
That
so
would be
easy.
cool.
Could you mute my channel really quick so I switch this really quick before to while you're
And when she does
setting
that,
up your
you
song.
can just unplug and hand me the cord until while you switch.
Oh, thank you. Is it ready for me to do that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, I was trying to do it while you were setting
Ah.
up your song. I didn't mean to employ you.
That's okay.
Employ
I
you.
can.
She does a lovely job, and our lovely hand model is holding the cable.
I could have done that later. Thank
In
you.
3D.
Thank you, darling.
It's the lady on Let's Make a Deal.
Is it? Oh, yeah, probably. The one that like shows off all the fabulous prizes you might win. Or is that The Price is Right?
Well, I think they were all the same, right?
It's probably all the same woman.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't all.
The same woman.
It wasn't all the same woman. She just got treated like it was all the same.
Yeah,
woman.
she just was a mute kind of presenter,
Yes.
eye
Oh,
candy.
True.
Yeah.
Although Vanna kind of changed all that. Everybody knew who Vanna White was.
Did.
Yep.
And she actually spoke.
Vanna.
So, here's to Vanna. If you guys want to ooh or anything over this song, just feel free. It's pretty open, so. And if not, that's okay too. I've been feeling this particular song of mine a lot the last couple of weeks. You might know why. To the one who follows me home, to the one who speaks in that ancient tone, to the one who wishes I would shut up and be safe, to the one who pushes me down, to the one who strikes when I stand my ground, to the one who wants me to go back from whence I came. I spent a long time feeling hungry, trying to prove myself to you. Think it's about time I got angry. I've had enough of you.
believes it's a race, to the one who's working hard to turn back all the clocks, to the one who still can't make room, to the one who sees me as just my womb, to the one who'd really love to legislate my box. I spent a long time feeling hungry, trying to prove myself to you. Think it's about time I got angry. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. We stand on the shoulders of Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and Kamala Harris. Ladies, it is time to stop being polite. I spent a long time feeling hungry, trying to prove myself to you. Think it's about time I got angry. I've been bad. I've been bad. Let's go.
I'm glad I'm not the one singing after that.
That song is awesome. Killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's great.
What's it
This
called?
feel better.
What's it
It's
called?
called
I bet.
About Enough.
It's a big release. Yeah, right?
Okay.
Yep. We're going to do something with that. So good. Oh, man.
Sing it.
Yeah, let's see. I can't remember. I have to think of. No, that's not where it goes. Yeah, okay. If you're hungry now, you will be filled. If you're weeping now, you will be thrilled. The light that's within you will guide you and bring you, and you'll leave behind the soil tilled. Bring on the seeds, the ground is ready for this love. Bring out the workers, let the rain fall from above. Let down your hair, laughter and song will fill the air. The time of peace has come, the wars have all been won. If a person knocks you down, be still.
the other way. Say I love you still. They'll learn from your peaceful way of treating all people, and you'll leave behind the soil tilled. Bring on the seeds, the ground is ready for this love. Bring out the workers, let the rain fall from above. Let down your hair, laughter and song will fill the air. The time of peace has come, the wars have all been won.
Thank you.
So pretty.
That's the song we hope to be singing one day after all the crazy that is going on calms down.
Well, I think this is
Yeah.
the social conscience set.
Yeah. we're trying to figure out what to do with all our big feelings right now.
Exactly. Yes.
It's like,
Sadly,
yeah.
it's been going on for a long, long
Oh man,
time.
well forever in a way,
I mean, gosh, it was how long ago now? I'm trying to think how long. It was probably 45 years ago, almost 50 years ago. John Lennon said, "War is over if you want it."
but right.
That's right.
It's a hard
Well,
thing.
Our time has almost come to an end here. Sadly enough.
Sorta.
I've had so much fun.
This has been so fun.
It's
Thank
really
you for
fun.
having us.
So I want to thank all of you who are here. You are a small but focused
Mighty.
listening audience, and we're so appreciative that you that you ventured out here. Thank you, everyone.
And we're
And,
also appreciative of everybody listening online.
Yes, everyone who's listened
We
online.
love you even though we can't see you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they come and go. You know, I've noticed. And we're also
And we
appreciative
do go back
of
and look at the comments later.
the comment. I know
Can't
that's the
read
only
them
thing. I
now.
was trying, but I couldn't, and it looked
Yeah.
rude because I'm sitting up here texting. But also, I want to thank Robert Borowitz for doing
Yes, thank
sound,
you.
and I'm so glad your back is in video. It's wonderful for streaming, and for those of you out there, and for the NeWorlDeli for welcoming us and for
Yes,
making
thank you.
food.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Love NeWorlDeli.
And for keeping us
thank you,
safe
Greg
and fed.
staff
Thank
and
you.
everyone. So I'm going to do for my last tune. You guys have inspired me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hit it hard enough and show that switch who's boss. This is a song I wrote, let's see, 4 years ago. I was joking before that I went into a cocoon for 20 years after having kids, but I really didn't do much playing out and didn't do much to further my music career when I had my first child at 30 and then, had 3 in a row in 6 years, and it was kind of just all I could concentrate on in raising them and making sure I didn't screw them up for life. They wouldn't be, young adults sitting on a psychiatrist's couch saying, this was really bad.
It's a
So,
full-time job.
It's a tough job, and some people, and I'm really admiring of younger women today. You seem to be able to bounce back faster and incorporate it and show your kids this is what I do. But I was kind of like I said, I could only do 2 things at a time. So working and having my kids was about it. But anyway, I got started back, and I wrote. This was one of the first things I entered a contest, the Woody Guthrie contest, and I entered it, and I wrote a song. One of the parameters was it had to be a Woody type song. So one of them was social justice, and I'd never written that before, anything in that vein. So I wrote this one, and of course, me being me, I wrote it, finished it, and the last morning it was due, and I sent it out 2 minutes before the deadline, and then I kind of forgot about it. And that summer, I think late May, I was out camping at Kerrville Folk Festival, and and I came, and you're kind of out of it as far as like phone and email. And I drove back, and I was like, well, I've been back doing this now a couple years. Nothing's really happened. I wonder if anything ever will. And then I opened up my email, and it's like, congratulations, we like your song, and you've won the Woody Guthrie Songwriting Contest, which was like, yeah. And I'd forgotten I even opened, and I just was like my husband's like, what's the matter? Because I had a really weird look on my face, and I just made like the Ralph Cramden noise. I was just like, and I pointed and showed him. But I got to go out and play in Okima. And they were like, come out and play a 20-minute set, to open up the Saturday night on the big stage. And the last time I had played at a folk festival, I was like 18 or 19, in Vermont. So it was cool. Anyway, and this was the song, and I wrote it about young people that I know. It's called Dreamers. She has walked through desert sands, huddled down inside a truck, clutching at her mama's hands, both praying for a little luck. Crawling underneath barbed wire, he was barely 3 years old. Daddy carried him for miles, not a peep, just like he was told. Dreamers, they have lived here all their lifetime, in this land they call home. All of their school days and every friend's face are from this place. The only life they've known, growing up between two worlds, homework, friends, and football games, knowing just one traffic stop could leave her life forever changed. Go to college, find a job, serve your country, make your way. Choices that he cannot make when it's a crime just to remain. Dreamers, they have lived here all their lifetime, this country they call home. All of their school days and every friend's face are from this place. The only life they've known, foreign to the land where they were born. Could it be the dreams they share are big enough for us all? For us all. Dreamers, they have lived here all their lifetime. This country is their home. All of their school days and every friend's face are from this place. The only life they've known. Thank you so much. Thank you all for listening. Thanks to Karyn Oliver. Awesome. Hand for Karyn Oliver. Vanessa Lively. Woo! And I'm Claudia Gibson. Thank you so much for listening and coming to the first Sunday Songwriters. And come back next month. We're having Alex Koba from Houston's coming to visit, so that'll be fun. Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.